let's start by installing the code of the course and see how we are going to organize ourselves to get you the best possible experience taking this course. Please go over to the github.com/angular-university page, and you should see here all the repositories of the Angular University. Here in the Find the Repository input box, you should type TypeScript, and this is going to filter down the repositories until you see here the complete TypeScript course. You click into it and you're going to get to the finished content of the course. So this means that what you have here is a REST API that is built in TypeScript and an Angular 2 client that is querying it. So this is the finished product of the course. What we're going to do here is we are going to start from an empty folder. We will not base ourselves in this repository to start the course, but it will be useful for you during the course to have a fully running version so that you can refer back to it. So what we're going to do is right from the beginning, we're going to clone this repository, or we are going to download it as a zip file. In this case, let's download it as a zip file. And what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the terminal of our computer or to the Windows Explorer, and we're going to create a folder in our computer where we are going to store all the contents of the course. So in this case, I have unzipped the contents of the complete TypeScript course repository into a folder with the same name. What we're going to do now is we are going to install the code in your computer. This will serve several different purposes. You are going to test your installation of Node and NPM to make sure that everything is correct from the beginning. You should be able to install the application in your computer, not run it at this moment because you don't have yet a database installed and it's trying to do queries to a database. This repository will also allow you, if installed with Git clone, it will allow you to jump to different points of the course. If you want to jump straight to section 3 or section 4, it's possible if we install it with Git. But I'm going to show you that in a further lesson further in the course because I want to get you going as soon as possible. Next, we're going to install the IDE and we are going to start from an empty folder. So let's get going. To check your Node version, type node -v. So in our case, we are using 6.9.0. Now, as you can see, we have here a lot of files, one of them being the package.json. This is the file that defines the dependencies of the project. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use npm and we're going to install all the dependencies using npm install. After a while, you should get a message similar to this one in your console, and at this point, in case that you are following along the course by coding along, this needs to work at this point. If it doesn't, please copy the full stack trace of the error that you are receiving and paste it in the Q&A section or in the comments, and also add the Node and npm version that you are running, because if you cannot install the dependencies in your computer, you will not be able to go further in the course. You will be able to do the first few sections if you install TypeScript globally, but you will not be able to build the REST API, which is the core of this course. So let me know if you run into any issues. Also, please specify your operating system and its version. Having said that, you might be following along the course on mobile, on your tablet, and not on a desktop. If that is the case, please don't worry because the course is made to make perfect sense even if you don't code along. So without further ado, let's install your IDE.